Okay, welcome back. Last time we returned to the Monad Mandala and continue to make our way through. Then we basically ended up fighting Shadow Katsuya and Shadow Ulala at the end of the episode. And this time we'll be approaching... the plan for today's episode is quite simple. I intend on getting everything done, all the way up to the final fight. So pretty much, if I manage to get the episode to work exactly as I'm planning it will, and hoping it will, this episode will end right before the final boss fight starts. This episode should end, pretty much as I'm stood, at the precipice of, I will go into the next room, and that's where the final boss is. So, yeah, we are very much right at the end here. Also, I kind of left the battle animations on, so I guess we're just sitting through this turn. Not that it's going to make any real difference, but here we are. And that missed Warcry isn't going to do anything, because it'll just get reflected by everybody. Oh no, oh no, however will I manage? They made my incredibly physically powerful party member even stronger. And now we just get a nice, simple, easy, clean Miragidyne cast, and we all go home. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Also, I could have just had Tatsuya do a regular attack, because his sword is fire-based. And let's go Dexterity, Vitality, and Agility. So basically, I feel pretty comfortable saying I'm not really in any danger. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a hit. Just a teensy little bit of a hit, but it'll be okay. So now, let's switch Katsuya over to Wong Long, and then we can go for Ice Breath, Aquary Tide, and Megidula, and we will probably just kill all these this turn. Okay, turn. I'll be honest, I said we might kill them all this turn. I didn't think it actually would, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Also, I'm gonna guess Maya will end this entire thing at level 70 now. Maybe 71, but 70 is sounding much more likely. Okay, so, up we go to the world of knowledge. This seems like a more kind of... It's not a hive-like area, but whatever. I don't know what the word was. I need another thing on water. So, Tatsuya, congratulations, you can now switch back to using Surf. And we're going to cast Maelstrom and destroy these things. And they'll get one move, but honestly it won't make any real difference. So let's just finish them off here. And I just realized, since I used Maya for that, technically I cast Crescent Mirror, but whatever. Okay, Seth has learned... Oh, that's actually really cool. Seth learned Dark Verdict. That's kind of actually a bit massive, really. Now, as you can see, there are a whole bunch of dead ends and kind of just areas that lead nowhere in here. Obviously, that isn't exactly ideal, but fortunately we have no shortage of coverage options. I could have just had Ulala cast Dark Verdict because she still had Hastur, but you know what? We'll manage. Also, Baofu was about to hit level 68. So that is double nice. Okay, there's a door here. Okay, nothing, a silver Manisha. I'll be honest, I haven't paid attention to what that does at all. I'll be honest, I don't actually know what it does. Okay, I'm getting a negotiation, which means I guess I'm just gonna get some more cards. I'll have Katsuya talk to this bird thing. I don't know what cow is. To be totally honest, it looks like... I know it's like Eureka Shax, which was a demon that we found way back in the game. And I think we found that at the Mu... Not the Mu continent. What's it called? The Gold Gem. And... Okay, this is just so many dead ends. Yeah, so basically, it's a Eureka that, but it also looks kind of like... it looks like that, but if it was working at a hotel. I don't know what I'm on about here. Oh, wow, I guess I guess I've made it to the room of knowledge already. I made a very lucky guess and just managed to make it straight away. Perfect. Okay, so this is Baofu's flashback. Garu-san? So this is Miki Asai, an investigator who was Baofu's partner. While investigating the Xiantao Lian, again, I don't know how to pronounce some of these things, she was killed by Young Pao in Taiwan. Miki? Is that Miki-san? Karusaga? I'm you. What is yours is also mine. Please. Stop it! Do you feel the anger inside of you? Who's it for? I'll give you your answer in this woman's blood. Why you? Man, Reverse Odysseus really is kinda going for it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop a save state once again. So, if I say don't do it, that'll stop him. And it's the wrong choice, I think. Me. It's not Tatsuzo, not Young Pao, or you. The one I can't forgive is me. And then he disappears. Also, Miki is here. Sorry, Miki. That time I was just a hotshot. I wasn't able to do anything. I shouldn't have gotten you involved. It was my fault that you died that day. It wasn't the persona, it wasn't the law, it was me. It was my fault. It was so damn selfish. Don't blame yourself. I knew the risk I was taking. You never looked back. You always believed you were right. I liked that person. How pathetic. Everything's out in the open now. Now you see, I was planning to use you guys from the beginning. Somewhere inside I knew that I couldn't do anything by myself. Heh. I wanted revenge so bad, but I couldn't do it myself. Didn't even give you my real name. I think that's a nice name. I think that's a cool name. It has a nice ring to it. I was thinking, and now it's clear. Karu Saga died on duty 5 years ago. The man in front of me is a completely different person than the one we saw. A bit misguided, perhaps. A free spirit, a lovable lush. Did you forget Twisted Person? Don't put me in the same shot glass as those sentimental wusses. And you know what, Atsura? You're not cut out to be a police officer. Investigations are supposed to be... Okay, so now that we've had that little negotiation done, let's go and see the bad route, which is what we're doing. So, if we just stay silent, let's see what happens. They disappear. So that's how it is. Sorry, Miki. I finally understand. The person I couldn't forgive was me. Wasn't able to do anything, got you killed. Okay, yeah, this is... I think it's going to be mostly the same dialogue. Okay. Yeah, now you see I was planning to use you guys from the beginning. That's enough. Go ahead and laugh. My attempt at revenge was pointless. No different from Tatsuzo. Stop it. Get a hold of yourself. Why do you even come here? Tatsuzo's dead. You got your wish. If you can't say it, I will. You knew all along that you are stuck in the past. That's why you came here. Stop looking down on yourself. Isn't it about time to start over? Let it go, Baofu. You ought to cherish those memories you had with her. Alright. I'm okay now. Do you all like my acting skills? That's pretty good, huh? Sarizawa? What? That was for the time at the bar. Fooled y'all, didn't I? Looks that way. Okay. On we go. Let's see what everyone has to say. Maya, remember when I was all jazzed about that matchmaking party? Well, the Wang Long came up with today's a day of fateful meetings. Maybe it was right. Well, you know, there's a lot in life. Jeez, what an antisocial Baofu. Sarizarakan must have had a difficult time. I've never met anyone like this guy before. Okay, so now I'm going to save again and reload the game. Since I had to load a save state. Mostly just so it doesn't do the thing, so I will be back in just a moment. I'll just let the game save, and then I'll make a cut, and I'll be right back. Okay, away we go. Through the Room of Knowledge, and deeper into the Monad Mandala. Now, which way do I even go from here? I'll be honest, I am kind of lost. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I guess we'll figure that one out, won't we? Also, now with these ones. Now with these three, I can cast Maelstrom. 10 out of 10. Maelstrom will just destroy everything. 10 out of 10. I love just eradicating these rando enemies without any real... without them really having the ability to fight back, I suppose. Okay, so, what is through here? The door's tightly shut. Okay, what's through here? A fight, apparently. And a Shubnugurath. Okay, so let's go for block, frenzy, throw hands with it, and straight slash, and that will be this thing dead. 100%. Okay, frenzy killed it just by itself. Katsuya is just that powerful right now. Also, Ulala and Katsuya are pretty close to hitting level 69, so that is, I guess, meme appropriate. Nice. Also, he has the crystal that we need to be able to move on to the next area. Not move on to the next area. What's the word for it? I've gone blank for a second. This ain't the best. Whatchamacallit. To go to gain access to the rest area for this bit. That's what I meant. I don't know how I managed to trip myself up on that for so long, but here we are. Also, yeah, I know Aquaretide wouldn't have done anything to them, but whatever. It didn't make any real difference. Also, they don't even give a massive amount of EXP, but, well, you know, that's fine. So, let's do this. A door of the rest area opened. So now we can get back to the main kind of hub kind of section. And so I want to go down to and along. And hopefully we can make some more progress. Also, I will just cast Aquaretide with these. So, Maya can cast Absolute Zero. Baofu can cast Mekidula. Tatsuya can cast Aquaretide. And these guys will not survive the turn. I mean, credit to them. They'll get a couple of hits in. They're doing better than most They are doing better than most enemies are now. But hey, well, they got a couple of hits in. Like, I can give them a little bit of credit on that. They got some hits in. Which, realistically, it's more than a lot of these guys have managed. Okay, so let's just do this and go for, whatchamacallit, Maelstrom once again. That just eradicates them in a single move. In one strike, and Ulala hits level 69. Her agility is very high. Unfortunately, that seems to be basically all she really has going for her. Okay, through we go. Oh, now, where am I? Actually, what even is the next one? I think Conviction is the final area. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure Conviction is, like, the final one. Like, end of the line. This is the depths of the Monad. So we are now in Emotion. Okay. I don't know where I'm going, but hey, we will find out sooner rather than later. And honestly, I'm just gonna run from every single encounter with a Shubnugurath now, because I'm realizing, yeah, as it turns out, having physical abilities right now isn't actually my party's strong suit. And we found a disguise kit. I probably won't need it for anything, but hey, we have one. Actually, I think that, like, it might hide me from enemies. That could come in handy. I say that, but we really won't need it. Talos, congratulations, buddy. You are getting eradicated before you get to even move. Oof, because Aquaretide. yeah, Tatsuya does a ridiculous amount of damage. Maya does a ridiculous amount of damage. Pretty much everyone is now super powerful. Well, if I had other personas left to level up, I would be pretty happy about getting that awakening. But obviously all my personas are currently maxed out, and I don't really feel like I need any new ones. So, yeah. That's fine. Let's just run away. I had all 5 turns, I probably could have just left. I love how I never seem to be able to get away from a fight first turn. Now, is this Vidal? I don't think it is, but it might be. It is not Vidal that I was thinking of, but I know that there is one where it's a bit of a hassle to work around. But honestly, it's not one I'm going to need to worry about, because I know that there's one door that has an invincible enemy that you need a certain persona for, which, you know, kind of sucks to deal with. Like, I specifically note that one as it kind of sucking to deal with, primarily because if you don't know the mythology for it, you will not know how to do that. Like, if you don't know the mythology or have a guide, there's just no way you would ever know to do it. Go that way. Okay, there's the rest area. And, okay, these guys. Congratulations, fellas, you can now catch on fire, I suppose. And I guess I'll use Prometheus. Wait, what am I doing? I can just melt down. I can just melt down. What am I doing? If I go back to Beelzebub, I can just melt down, I think. No? What do I need for meltdown? Fire, earth, fire? Okay, Tatsuya can switch to Apollo, and then we can melt down. Okay. 10 out of 10. These things are super dead at now. I guess this is... I'm not going to say it's therapy for SMT5, because the fight with Vasuki in SMT5 wasn't all that bad. But then again, I haven't played that game in like 2 years, so I might be just like... I might be mentally deceiving myself into remembering it better. Anyway, Monad, Room of Emotion. In we go. I'm glad you made it here without dying. Of course, it would be dull for you to die so easily. Now, Maya, after coming here, what are you angry at? So now, obviously, time to save state again. I'll just say, I'm just very sad. How sentimental. What are you sad about? Now go ahead and shoot. Deep down inside, I know you hate me. Pull the trigger. Well then, I'll say one thing you want to... Sorry. Well then, I'll say the one thing you want to hear the least. The young man who holds your heart, he's mine. He's a toy in the shape of a human. He'll never be yours. Never. Don't pull the trigger. This'll be something to watch. How long can you keep this up? And then he disappears. So now, we will load this state up and just say, mad at you. It's an honor. Well then, you can move on ahead. I shall watch you struggle a little while longer. Okay. I don't know if that's 100% the right way to do it. Maybe you need to shoot at him. Actually, no, I'll say I'm just sad, then shoot at him and see how that goes. So we just skip all this dialogue again. And, you know, just being a bit sad about it. You know, you just get goaded into it, basically. Because this is the one that I'm not 100% certain on. Okay, pull the trigger. What do we got now? Oh. That's bad. What? Tatsuya? You simply don't learn, do you? I told you, but I am you. People who think that they're strong are weak, especially when their loved ones suffer. Yeah, that's good. Let your impulses control you. That's what it means to be a human. Okay, I think that should do it. I think that should make the boss fight harder. So, let's see what everyone has to say, then I'm gonna have to save the game again. You don't have to worry. I said it before. I can withstand this pain. Amano-kun, I know exactly how it feels, but calm down. I finally understand. Anger, ignorance, vengeance, he's trying to coax the shadows of our hearts to gain power. Don't listen to him. That's definitely a human. The way he looks down on others, that's something only humans can do. Heh, alright, I'll tango with you, as another human. Good for all this and you are not supposed to get upset? I ain't no nona priest, I can't stand it! Okay, so now I'm gonna save the game again, and reload the game again, so I will make another cut and I will be back in just a moment. You know, just as soon as I finish the saving. Okay, so be right back. Okay. 10 out of 10, we're back. Now, let's quickly just patch everyone else up. And by that I mean patch Tatsuya up, because, you know, we dropped him to 1 HP because Maya unintentionally shot him. And now we can, wait, is this where I need to be? Is this the secret door? I don't think it is. Is it? No, that's a Chiyu, though. I do not remember ever encountering this thing in either of my previous playthroughs. Okay, there's something. Is it weak to fire? Nope. If anything, it seems like it reflects fire. Let's try normal attacks and see how it responds to those. It's Chiyu, so I would assume it would be pretty well-rounded against it. I mean, either way, I don't think I'm going to be in too much danger against this thing. Let's go for Stone Rise. And then Maya and Tatsuya, they don't really have anything they can do together on their current personas. But if I switch over to Seth, let's see what I can get. Can I get Heavy Rain? No. Oh well, it'll be fine. Now, let's try Stone Rise and see how that responds. Okay, that wasn't a whole lot. Let's go and have Maya heal everyone just for safety. You know, love a bit of safety. And then we can go for Hydro Boost. And then Katsuya can... Ice Breath, I suppose. Wait, did that say it was low? Okay, it did. Cool. We might just finish it off here. And now, Hydro Boost. Doesn't quite finish off Chiyu. Ice Breath also doesn't quite finish it off. But let's go for a Towering Inferno and see how that goes. But instead, let's use Tatsuya instead of Katsuya for it. So, Towering Inferno, but with Tatsuya as the base and as kind of the ender for it. And this should finish it off. There we go, perfect. Honestly, I remember fighting Chiyu a lot in SMT5, because you find them in like the kind of last dungeon, and I basically remember just running back and forth to grind a whole bunch. Because, I'll be honest, I was level 99 at the end of SMT5. I'll be honest, I tend to finish a lot of these games at level 99 when I'm doing just, like, my normal playthroughs. But, like, obviously I'm not... But obviously when I'm doing just a playthrough, like, for here, I'm not gonna really have the time to just sit down and do... I'm not really gonna have just the time to sit down and grind all the way up to level 99 most of the time. Although, to be honest, sometimes it is kind of nice to just sit down and just do a whole bunch of level grinding. I think yeah, in my previous playthroughs of 1 and 2, I've never hit level 99 with any of the characters in them. To be honest, like, I think this is the highest level I've ever been in Persona 1 or 2. Okay, here we are, in the world of Conviction. And I think this one might actually just be a straight shot. Like, there's obviously going to be some turns, but otherwise I think it's basically just a straight shot. Okay, what's this door? Okay, you know what? No, yeah, this one definitely isn't a straight shot, it's pretty long, actually. Okay, this guy wants to negotiate. I love how, like, I get that it's probably meant to be, like, an Oni with, like, a cudgel or something. But I like how it just looks like it's holding a baseball bat. That's kind of cool. Like, I imagine it is supposed to be like a cudgel or something, but I don't know for certain. Because the following statement will probably be horrendously inaccurate. Well, the following statement, it should be pretty obvious, actually. Yeah, turns out I don't know a massive amount about, like, mythologies and stuff all the time. Okay, let's get rid of the one for Valkyries, because I probably won't see another one for the rest of the game. Now, I know that like, enemy door, it feels weird calling it the enemy door, but, like, the one where there's just that one thing, like, I know that that's in here somewhere. But, as long as I find, I think it's actually behind that door there, the one on the other side. But as long as I find my way to the tower, that's all that really matters. Because, well, obviously it's kind of an important little thing to have. Okay, so, let's just run from these, because I do have one kind of boss fight left. And, wait, is it up here? No, that didn't do anything for me, and that would just drain some SP. So let's not do that. I would like to avoid draining unnecessary SP away from me. But let's just cast Maelstrom and be on our way, because these enemies, once again, will not survive it. Also, 10 out of 10, I love how they always try to set up their buffs. I love the dedication. It's just like, it hasn't worked every other time, but this time for certain. This time we'll get the buffs. There's an invisible wall obstructing your path. Okay, so I guess I have to click that button. I mean, I obviously won't open it that way, but oh well. Let's switch to Apollo, because this will now give us access to the Meltdown. And Meltdown will obviously just annihilate these 3 Vasukis without me having to really think about it or do anything else. Okay, Meltdown, hilarious amounts of damage, it's dead now. Do I get a mutation? No, I do not. Like, Maya has the mutation gear, and she doesn't seem to get any ever. Okay, what does this do? Something changed somewhere. It literally opened the thing right in front of us. Okay, that is one thing that repels all magic and one thing that repels all physical attacks. Well, that worked, I guess. Wasn't exactly the ideal situation for it, but hey, it worked. Okay, so let's quickly, and I say, quickly operative word here. I need an Onusir, there we go. Just patch that up, and now Mediarahan to cure everyone to full HP, and away we go. We should be pretty close to where we need to be now. I don't know why I thought it would just be a straight shot, but here we are. Now, does anyone... Oh, Tatia can switch to Seth and just cast Dark Verdict. And then we are good, we are on our way. Away we go. Away we go. There goes those cherubs, no problems here. We can continue making our way onto the penultimate boss fight, which will probably be hilariously easy. Now, well, it'll tell me when I'm nearly there, if nothing else. Wait, is this where I need to be for this thing? Okay, this is it. So, this thing is completely immune to everything. This is Azhi Dahaka. So, for reference, if I do my normal attacks, blocked, everything just gets blocked. And that, so that's normal gunshot, normal, so that's earth, throw damage, almighty damage, and fire damage. Now, if I try wind, it won't do anything. If I try ice, it won't do anything. If I try water, it won't do anything. If I try ice again, it won't do anything. And if I try electric, it also won't do anything. After this, I'm just going to run away from it, because obviously I can't do anything to fight this thing currently. So, I will come back and show... Like, I will make a cut at, like, a later point. I might just edit it in here. Yeah, like, I'll finish recording the episode and then might just edit that back in here. And just show what happens when you have the one persona you need for that. Because I'll be honest, until I read it in a guide, I did not know how to interact with that. I didn't know how to, like, get through that door. Or, because, you know, it's just this, it's this one enemy that I can't hit. I can't do anything to it. So it's just like, well, it's an enemy that I can't do anything to. How am I supposed to fight it? It's like, it's a case of I can't kill what I can't hurt, you know? Okay, so, this is what happens if you come in through this door and you have the Persona Fairy done with you. So, this enemy is normally impossible to kill. Oh, wait, hang on. I think you need to have it equipped, so I will be, just a second, initiate a contact that we wouldn't normally have access to. The echoes of the soul began to stir. You have root of all pain, of all sin, pain, and trouble, Dahaka. I didn't expect to see you here. Long time no see, Fairy Dawn. What's wrong? You look pale. You look as though you've seen a ghost. Did you think you'd really killed me? I shall finish you. It's no fun without a fight. For that I've been waiting for years, living in disgrace. And that gives Maya the berserk status. Or whoever you have. Like, whoever you had with it. I guess the berserk status. However, you can now you can now actually fight this thing. So, yeah. Also, I'm recording this after I finished the episode, so, I guess minor spoilers as to how I ended the episode. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Now, let's quickly just get everyone onto Personas where I can just, do a whole bunch of damage. Now, let's go for Dragon Flight with these two. And you know what? Yeah, let's just do this. And then Maya's still berserk, so she won't be doing a whole lot. But basically, they'll just fight each other. And Dragonflight wipes that out. Perfect. And you get an all-incense for that. Also, that enemy will now appear regularly, but it's no longer invincible without Fairy Dawn, as far as I'm aware. And then you open up this, and you find a Legend Bright. Okay, so, with that, I can return back to where the episode was. Okay, so that'll just be a cut, and I will be right back to where I was. Okay, so away we go. So, let's go down this way. Okay, so it's just down. Okay, it's just a series of straight lines, I suppose. A series of straight lines, and then hopefully I make it to where I need to be. And Tatsuya can switch back to Apollo, and once again, we'll just hit them with the Meltdown, because these things will die. Why did it organize it like that? Probably because I used Baofu, but whatever, we'll be okay. Oh man, that did... Oh, I was about to say, that did nothing, and then it was like, haha, bamboozled. Tatsuya got hit with the freeze status. Anyway, Meltdown. I shouldn't have gone for Meltdown. But there we go. I guess that one was personal. Oh well. Honestly, you know what? Just because I can, right at the end, watch as I never see this enemy again. Let's do that. Give Maya the adjustment gear and give Tatsuya the mutation gear. Because if Tatsuya's becoming, like, the lead guy on half of these, I might as well just have him run it. And this is new. Okay, so wait, this isn't. Okay, this must be the path. Well, it's a long, uninterrupted run, if nothing else. These things will just cast Taruka. Whatever, didn't just cast Tarukaja and Warcry. I'm kind of impressed. And then they went for Tarukaja and Warcry. And just a regular attack in Tarukaja. Okay. I remember when I first played SMT Nocturne, because Nocturne was the first Megami Tensei game I played, like first SMT, first Persona, like first one in that kind of, it was the first Mega 10 game I played, just period. And I remember just seeing the stat and it's like, I have no idea, because it was basically just like, I have no idea what any of these abilities do. I don't, like, why is Electric Zeo? Oh, why is Ice Bufu? I did not understand it. And now it's just like, oh, yeah, this makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense. I understand it now. Okay, that's a dead end. So, in theory, I should be close to where I need to be. I'm gonna run away from this thing. I love just getting it. I love just being able to run away from things. Okay, so... those are dead ends. That's another door I can go through. I must be close here. I feel pretty comfortable saying I'm close to this thing now. Like, I have a vague recollection that this is near the end of the area. And if this is near the end of the area, that means this is near the end of the dungeon, which means I'm now at the boss, and the boss will, well, the boss will die probably a little bit harder. It might take a little bit more doing than Katsuya and Dulala did, but this won't be a problem for me. Unless something goes horrendously wrong, I shouldn't face any real problems in this fight. I say that, now watch as this suddenly becomes the hardest fight in the entire game for me. Like, this will be when the game decides to take all of its revenge at once. Okay, we now have access to the final rest door, just in case you want to go back to the Velvet Room and everything, just like right at the end. And because, well, actually you'll see when we get there. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? These two, negotiation. Can we scam a berserker? Who knows? Apparently we can, because that gets it part eager, part angry. And we already had one eager boost, so I'll call that a win. Now, okay, here's the rest area, which means we are right here. Because I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm pretty sure from here it's just you turn the corner and you are right there. Oh, that just made it scared. Well, this has seemed to work for a lot of them. Katsuya and Baofu seem to do pretty well at negotiating with demons together. I don't know how or why, but like, it seems to work a fair bit of time. Okay, yeah, this is gonna go badly though. Yeah, sure, let's try Katsuya and Baofu. Investigation of Terror. I love how this is basically just them doing a good cop, bad cop routine, and somehow it works. Like, and then, you know, they just kind of throw hands, and somehow that works. Because, oh, wow, I guess I was like frame perfect on there. Hey, Mano, guess it's our turn next. So here we are at the entrance of the Room of Conviction. So, in we go to the Room of Conviction. Jinyan? So this is Lisa, we're gonna have to save her. Lisa, it'll be alright. I'll get you down. It's a pity. She remembered. How about giving it up, huh? But there's no point in living such a pathetic life. Death is so much more fitting. Also, can I just say, they went kinda crazy with the Shadow Baofu art. Like, they popped off huge with that. No can do. There's just one more thing I need to do. I just have to kill your head honcho. Make me laugh. Yeah, that makes me laugh. Okay, so here's the thing. Shadow Baofu is weak to electric. Shadow Maya is weak to physical attacks. Shadow Maya is about to get destroyed, basically. So we are going to switch. No way, that's the wrong persona. I need Izanami. So we are going to cast Mataru Kaja with these two. And then Maya is actually going to be on like defense duty and just kind of chip away at Shadow Baofu. Katsuya is going to just no, Katsuya will not frenzy. Katsuya will triple down on. Actually, no. I'll target down Baofu first. I think it would be more fitting and cooler if I finish off Maya second. So this may be a bit more dangerous now, but you know what, it'll be okay, I'll manage. So, boost up our magic, and worst... Okay, yeah, that did so much. Let's try Thunder Blast. Yeah, he is weak to electric, however, Maya will, Shadow of Maya will reflect all magic back at us. So, fortunately, I have my own Maya who will just, you know, do a little thing and be kind of bulletproof to this type of thing. Not bulletproof, but you know what I mean. So, let's go for Thunder Blast again and see what this does. Okay, Tetrakan, that's fine. Viper Smash. That might kill Maya. It doesn't, that's perfect. So now, Baofu and Katia, the Power Cop team, hit them with Thunder Blast. 914 onto Baofu was pretty nice. Oh, also, because that'll get reflected. Oh, it won't. Wow. Okay, because it's an almighty hit. So basically, because I chose all of the wrong choices, people will have the party members from Innocent Sin will have awakened to their memories, which obviously is pretty bad. And also, on top of that, Ulala, Tatsia, and Maya. Do I have a setup for these three? I can work with this. Yeah, let's go for Mediarahan again. So basically, they are now in a state. I pretty much just made these boss fights a little bit harder. All it really all it does is pretty much increases the amount of health they have, as far as I'm aware. But honestly, it's not going to be that much of a hassle regardless. We will still effortlessly win this fight. Because, well, as you can see, Mediarahan kinda just goes wild on how brokenly OP it is. And now it is time for everyone's favourite part, where we cast Mataru Kaja and just throw hands with Maya. Well, with evil Maya, I suppose. Shadow Maya, whatever you want to call it. So, back to Izanami. Katsuya can triple down now, because triple down will do ridiculous damage. Tatsuya can straight slash, Baofu can switch over to Wong Long real quick, and then we'll set up Mataru Kaja, because I'll be honest, I forget if I set it up turn 1, and yeah, we'll just do some damage. Maybe not that much damage. Why did that reflect? Oh, right, because she had Tetrakan up. That explains it. So Katsuya can now do that. Maya can revive Baofu. I can put her turn up here so I can make that happen first. So we do that, bring him back up. Now we cast Mataru Kaja, get everyone's physical attack stat up. Now we go for the triple down. Tatsuya goes for the straight slash, and Maya goes back to just using Mediarahan, and we will be good to go from here. So, Mataru Kaja comes through. We get triple down for 8 on... Yeah, that did a kind of ridiculous amount of damage, not gonna lie. And now, Maya can actually do very little here. So, I'll just have Maya... I don't know, just defend, I suppose. And now, I'll switch over to Asteria. Actually, no, wait, I have a better idea. I'll switch Baofu over to Prometheus, so it's just on his base persona, and go for the Wise Man Snap. Tatsuya can go to Wong Long and go for a Frenzy, and Maya can switch over to, wait, yeah, she doesn't have any affinity with these, okay. Yeah, Maya can just stay as she is, and... Okay, you know what? Yeah, Ulala can just go for Dream Needle. Either way, we will get through this fight without any real hassle from here on in. I mean, yeah. Wait. Oh, she set up Tetrakan. That explains it. Either way, triple down is doing like nearly 1,000 damage each hit, so yeah, I don't think that makes much of a difference. This fight's over. And we hit level 70. Very nice. Baofu is a little bit behind, but that's okay. So let's go Dexterity, Vitality, and I think I'm going to go Dexterity again for the final time, because that should be our final level up for the entire game. Jinyan, I'm sorry, I didn't want you to remember. Tatia, you've been hurting all this time. I can tell. I've had my eyes on you ever since we met. I know you're troubled with a lot of things. I won't bother you, but you have to take me with you. Don't leave me. And then she disappears. Philemon. I know. I will take her back to the real world. Okay, so let's see what everyone has to say. This is this the burden of an 18-year-old boy? Is this the burden of an 18-year-old boy supposed to carry the world on his shoulders? It's just too brutal. Katsuya doesn't even have words. You should be proud. The person that's been protecting you is the world's finest. Undoubtedly, the real thing. Let's move on. I'm ready. So, I'm going to save and end off today's episode here, because, well, quite simply, we will go through this portal, and then we have the final boss fight. So, this will be the penultimate episode. Next time, we're finishing off Eternal Punishment. So, as always, I'm going to end this one off here. So, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time, where we finish off Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.